Princess, P&O and Carnival have announced a range of changes and cancellations to their upcoming seasons, and I'll tell you all about them now. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. As always, thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. Yesterday, July 1st, was not a good day for those of us hoping for a 2021 revival of the Australian cruise industry. Princess Cruises kicked things off first, beating their sister line to the punch. They announced the cancellation of their Australian and New Zealand cruises up to December 19th this year. With the cancellation in mind, they have provided their customers or affected guests with three options. The first option involves swapping your affected cruise to an alternative voyage that Princess have chosen. The fare you paid on your 2021 cruise would be protected in that instance, which is actually not a bad deal at all. Guests will also receive the same stateroom category or higher. This swap system is being operated on a first in first served basis, so if you are interested in swapping your affected cruise, I suggest you get in there and put your request in now. The second option allows guests to receive a future cruise credit worth 110% of money paid towards the cruise fare on your original voyage. The FCC can be used on any cruise booked and departing before December 31st, 2022. And finally, of course, Princess are allowing full refunds for those of you that would just prefer to have your money back. And coming in like a second punch to the gut, P&O Australia didn't waste any time in announcing their cancellation almost immediately after Princess. P&O have cancelled their cruises through to December 17th this year. Unlike Princess, P&O's offering to affected guests depends on the individual reservation, and guests that are affected by the cancellation will receive information from P&O directly detailing their options. These also include a future cruise credit if you haven't received one before, an alternative voyage that P&O have chosen based on the itinerary date and length of your cruise as well, and of course a full refund if neither of those options are appealing. In addition, P&O have also cancelled two other cruises for 2022, one of those being the Pacific Adventure Fiji cruise scheduled to depart on 13th of February 2022, and Pacific Encounters New Guinea Island cruise originally scheduled to depart on February 9th, 2022. In both cases, P&O said that they couldn't allocate a domestic swap voyage to those itineraries, so perhaps that had to do with the length, as both cruises were on the longer side. P&O have also announced that international voyages scheduled between January and March 2022 have been converted into domestic itineraries. Carnival made a similar announcement this week, swapping a large number of international voyages that were scheduled between January and April 2022 into domestic itineraries. Guests affected by both changes will receive communications directly from the cruise line with their options. It remains to be seen if Royal Caribbean make a similar announcement, but it is expected that they will. It seems likely that they will join their competitors in cancelling their upcoming Australian season. Whether or not that is a few cruises or the entire season, we'll just have to wait and see, but I don't imagine that they'll be continuing for much longer under the premise that the cruises will be starting in October. And in other news, there has also been a change to the Princess Cruises Captain Circle loyalty program. Platinum and Elite members will now receive a 50% discount off MedallionNet Wi-Fi on board. This is in place of the old free minute system that was offered to higher tier members of the Captain Circle program. In addition, both levels will now gain early access to Princess's new Dine My Way booking system, allowing them to make onboard dining reservations before final payment. If you want to learn more about the Princess Captain Circle membership program, you can click the link in the description box below or up here. Well, that's about it for this week's cruise news update. Unfortunately, it's not looking very good for us Australian cruisers, but hopefully 2022 holds much greater things for all of us. As usual, I will keep you up to date with everything you need to know in the cruising world, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do. And if you are looking to book a cruise for 2022 and beyond, head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au, and if you haven't done so yet, you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. And whether or not they have received a future cruise credit for a past cancellation sometime before in the past. In addition, both levels will also be able to now book. Stuck here on our island nation, locked in like prisoners. Maybe 2022 will be the year that we finally get to set sail. I mean, if not December 2021, but let's be honest, they're probably just going to cancel those as well.